Hallo, liebes YuniCon-Publikum! Es ist endlich soweit. Jetzt kommt die Wahrheit heraus mit unseren Cosplay-Ehrengästen. Wir haben wunderbare Ehrengäste aus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verschiedenen Ländern. Seid ihr bereit? Ja! Super! Ja! Okay. Man muss eine eigene Stimmung kreieren, damit ihr bereit seid für die ganz juicy Fragen. Welche Socken tragen Sie? Tragen Sie immer gleiche Socken? Ich trage immer verschiedene Socken, weil ich faul bin. So, also, ich darf auf die Bühne bitten, unsere Cosplay-Gäste. Starten wir mit Cosplay aus den wunderbaren Deutschland, Aachen, die einzige Stadt mit einem Doppel-A am Anfang. Applaus! Ein Mikro für Cosplay mal. So, wir machen weiter mit Sarah, auch aus Deutschland, begleitet von den überaus wunderschönen Elfi aus Finnland. Unser WCS-Gewinnerduo dieses Jahr. Applaus! Woohoo! Dann, wenn wir schon in Deutschland und Finnland sind, gehen wir weiter in die Niederlande. Und zwar Willow Creative, bitte auf die Bühne. Mit einem wahnsinnig coolen X-Men-Cosplay. X-Force. Und als Nachbarland dürfen wir nicht vergessen, aus Frankreich dürfen wir Metz 5 auf die Bühne bitten. Applaus für unsere französische Cosplayerin in einer wunderbar coolen Elfenkiller-Rüstung. Und last but not least, Andraska mit Harley Quinn aus Polen. Und das sind unsere Cosplay-Gäste für die YuniCon. Und jetzt muss ich auf Englisch umsteigen. Welcome to YuniCon, welcome to Austria, welcome to Vienna. I will start with the usual question, why did you start cosplay? Because I want to do. Do you like Austria? Yes, I like Austria. Now we have all the usual questions. Do you have any special questions for our guests? I will start. Let's start with Cosplay. Cosplay, we are cosplaying since ages. You have worked with all the publishers, the good, the bad, the ugly. For which publisher do you want to work next? For which game? What is your most anticipated game where you want to cosplay something?
Okay. Do you hear me? Ah, good. Do I have to answer in English?
If you want, you can answer in German when you want.
Okay. Ihr versteht alle Deutsch, ja? Kann ich? Ah, das geht doch viel schneller. Okay. It's okay for you too if you answer in German, ja? Okay, great. Ja, so, für wen ich als nächstes arbeiten möchte oder werde?
Ja, für welches Spiel würdest du gerne cosplayen, das noch nicht erschienen ist?
God of War, der nächste Teil. Also ich bin ja sowieso an Kratos dran, seitdem Corona angefangen hat. Ne?
Ja.
Da habe ich gedacht, okay, ich kann mal ein Projekt machen, wo ich sehr lange für brauche. Und ich bin auch immer noch nicht fertig, ich mache das immer wieder zwischendurch. Und es kommt ja das nächste God of War nächstes Jahr raus. Und ja, wir sind auch in Kontakt mit den Santa Monica Studios.
Sind das geheime News? Also, hier habt ihr es zuerst gehört. Cosplay macht ein offizielles God of War Cosplay, das wir uns wünschen. Schreibt E-Mails an Sony. Wir wollen Cosplay als Kratos. Tausende Mails pro Tag.
Danke. Wir werden sehen, es bleibt spannend.
Hast du auch schon wen gefunden, der The Boy macht?
Nein, das Ding ist, nein, habe ich nicht. Aber der ist ja jetzt im neuen Teil, ist er sowieso älter. Ich glaube, das wird dann sogar ein bisschen leichter. Weil das The Boy war ja nicht unbedingt das Cosplay-Durchschnittsalter. Aber im neuen, glaube ich, ist es einfacher, jemanden zu finden.
Man kann schlecht als Cosplay in den Kindergarten gehen und sagen, hey, ich borg mir ein Kind für 3 Wochen aus.
Das kommt komisch. Ich habe schon mal versucht, eine Ellie zu bekommen für The Last of Us 1 damals. Und es ist nicht so einfach, Kinder zu bekommen für ein Fotoshooting.
Ja, besonders wenn man dann so komische Zeitungsannoncen macht. Kinder blutig, bitte für ein Last of Us Shooting.
Ja. Genauso habe ich es gemacht. Komisch, hat sich keiner gemeldet. Ich verstehe es auch nicht. Ne?
Warum die nicht mitgemacht haben, furchtbar.
Komische Leute.
Kann man sich auch bewerben als The Boy? Nimmst du Cosplay-Bewerbung an für ein Shooting oder suchst du die selber aus? Gibt es da so eine Castingshow?
Nein, aber die können wir ja zusammen machen. So. Du kannst das moderieren und dann machen wir da so.
Gerne. Ich übernehme die Dieter Bohlen-Rolle und du bist der Nette.
Ja, nee, wir machen das so wie früher. Wie hieß das? Herzblatt. Ich sitze hinter so einer Wand. Machen wir das so. Dann wird das am Ende wird das aber so geil zusammengefasst. So, ne?
Genau, ja.
Möchtest du Boy Nummer 1, den süßen Kleinen, der es wagt, bla 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 bla. Irgendwie sowas. Das können wir machen, aber du musst es dann moderieren.
Gerne, gerne. Bin ich sofort dabei. Und danke für die erste Frage, Maul. Habt ihr Fragen an Maul Cosplay? Maul ist für jede Frage offen. Ihr müsst nur vorkommen und die Frage stellen. Habt keine Angst. Dieser Mann, er kann mit seinem Blick euch verzaubern. Aber wir haben hier eine Schutzbarriere, damit ihr nicht alle euch verliebt im Maul-Cosplay. Na gut, dann...
Das war einfach. Das war einfach mit der Fragerunde.
Ja, machen wir mal weiter bei unseren International Guests. I want to ask the Harley Quinn cosplayer. No. You don't want to answer question? Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready.
Are you ready for a special moment now?
No, I'm not. Okay, ask.
You're ready, you're ready, okay.
No, but you can ask.
Okay. If there is a new DC movie.
I am a Marvel person.
Huh?
I am a Marvel person.
You're a Marvel person? Oh no, no. Next question I will ask Matt's
Okay.
5 now. Okay. We have so many fandoms now where you can cosplay stuff. We have comics, movies, books, anime, manga, hentai, all the possibilities.
Not a hentai. Not a hentai.
Yeah, it's a subgenre. So, is there a wish cosplay you want to do forever? You've never done. Is there do you have this cosplay bucket list? What's your number one cosplay you want to do?
But I haven't do it before. But I haven't do it before.
You haven't done it now.
It's a hard question. It depends of everything.
Everything? You want to cosplay everything?
No, it depends of everything. It depends what do you feel right now. What I feel right now.
What you feel right. So you choose your cosplay based on how you feel?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's interesting. That's something, I mean, every one of you has a reason why you cosplay something.
No,
How many of you cosplay stuff because you feel it? Oh.
It's
That's
most important.
The
It's
most important.
Of course.
So, kids, learn something. If you feel it, do it. It's about passion. That's amazing. That's a great message for all the young cosplayers. Do what you feel like to do.
Yeah.
Thank you for the amazing answer.
Thank you so much. Dankeschön.
Danke.
Danke, vielen Dank.
That's 5. I wanna. So you have amazing armor work here.
Thank you.
That
Danke.
looks just great. What kind of cosplay do you really love to do? What kind of cosplay you hate to do?
I love big sweaty armor when you can move in it. Can't move at all. And I hate, I don't know. I'm not good at sewing. So any sewing thing I can't really do, I hate them.
Okay. So you tend to do amazing stuff like that. Is there a beginner's tip for you when you start cosplay? Should you pick something really hard to do or something easy to do?
I don't know. It depends how I feel. If I'm tired, I like to do easy thing, so I don't get too worked up on it. And when I'm going for a competition, I like big thing that looks hard. But it really depends.
Oh, interesting. So now I have a question for the group. And it's a really controversial question. How many of you know what an NFT is?
Oh my God, no. I do.
NFT, non-refundable token. It's a digital art form. Would you sell NFT prints online for bitcoins?
No.
Nope.
No or yes? No? Maybe? No? NFTs? Kazara? You know it, but would you sell NFTs from your prints? No? Interesting. That's a question you never anticipated. Because it's a question with like, why is he asking weird questions? No. Let's do something more interesting. For the group again. What was your favorite convention in another country? Do you want to start, Maul?
Auf Deutsch kann ich ja antworten. Also ich tendenziell kann sagen, es war Irland.
Irland?
Ja. Das liegt aber daran, dass ich finde, das klingt jetzt wie eine Kritik, aber so ist es nicht gemeint. Irland war eine sehr, sehr kleine Convention, 1500 Leute über das ganze Wochenende. Und die Irländer sind natürlich auch sehr interessante Menschen. Die sind so wie die Amerikaner, als wenn sie besoffen wären, ne? So ein bisschen. So. Aber die sind halt so und die ganze Convention war wie eine riesige Party, aber keiner war betrunken. Ne? Aber es hat sich so angefühlt. Und was ich gerade meinte ist, je kleiner die Convention ist, umso familiärer ist es natürlich. Ja. Und umso mehr sind die Leute nur für den Spaß da. Und auch zum Beispiel der Kostümwettbewerb ist, alle haben mega Spaß auf der Bühne. Die Leute haben ihr Grinsen nicht aus dem Gesicht bekommen. Aus irgendeinem Grund, also ist es so, je kleiner die Convention und die Community ist, umso mehr steht der Spaß absolut im Vordergrund bei allem. Ja. Und das war halt in Irland, das war die kleinste Convention, auf der ich halt je war. Und das habe ich halt gemerkt, je größer die Convention ist, umso mehr geht es dann letztendlich auch natürlich um Kohle oder bei einem riesen Kostümwettbewerb mit einem riesen Preisgeld um auch das Preisgeld und nicht nur um die Teilnahme. Ja. Und das war in Irland halt alles maximalst auf die Basics reduziert und dadurch hat es einfach am allermeisten Spaß gemacht bisher, weil man hat wirklich so ein man hat sich so, es war eine Community und alle waren nur dafür da, um einfach eine geile Zeit zu verbringen und das war so der Kern einer Convention, des Grundgedankens einer Convention so da in Irland.
Sehr cool. Kalsare, was war bis dato deine Lieblingsconvention in einem anderen Land?
Wir sind ja sehr viel unterwegs und hatten bis jetzt auch sehr, sehr viele tolle Conventions. Und ich wollte 3 ganz kurz highlighten. Einmal die J-Popcon in Dänemark, weil die tollsten Bühnenshows haben. Also die haben so tolle Ideen für Cosplay-Auftritte, ist es einfach magisch. Du kannst da den ganzen Tag sitzen und du bist total unterhalten und die sind einfach mega gut auf der Bühne, von daher liebe ich diese Convention sehr. Eine andere war mal in der Türkei und die war in einer Universität und dort gibt es ganz viele streunende Katzen, aber die kümmern sich um die Katzen, also die sind halt alle gepflegt und die ganze Zeit warst du auf der Con und hattest Babykatzen im Arm.
Oh mein Gott, Babykatzen!
Ja, Babykatzen, die ganze Con, Babykatzen. Super. Du hast eine abgesetzt, nächste Babykatze. Mega. Und was ich auch total gerne mag, ist Kanada, weil alle sind genauso höflich, wie man denkt. Also alle super höflich, super lieb.
Elfie, what was your favorite convention in another country?
Well, definitely number 1 goes to New Zealand.
New Zealand? That's
Yeah.
on the other half of the world.
Yeah, well, the trip was the most horrible because it took like 3 different flights and each one of them was 9 to 12 hours. So it took around 40 hours with all the layovers. So I was totally dead after the trip. But we spent, I think, like 2 weeks in there. So there were 2 conventions, one in one weekend. Then we had the big bus tour through the New Zealand for like 10 days, and we stopped at all the onsen places, also all the places where the Lord of the Rings was shot, and then what was the prop place? The place where they make all the props for all the movies, the super famous workshop. Well, anyway, one of the most famous prop workshops. Yeah.
Ja, Wetter Workshop.
Yeah, Wetter.
I just heard workshop in New Zealand. That must be Wetter Workshop.
Weather Workshop. We saw all the original, the props from all the movies, and oh, that was so awesome. Very cool. Absolutely my number 1 trip ever.
Cool, 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 cool. What about you, Willow Creative? What was your favorite convention in another country?
I don't know if anyone remembers it, but a few years ago you had a roleplay convention in Köln.
Oh,
And they got bought by CCXP, unfortunately. But I went to the last edition, and that was just awesome. They had like literally everything with traditional tabletop gaming and craftsmanship and armor smiths, leather crafting, all that kind of traditional artwork, and lots of cosplayers as well. It was really amazing. I really enjoyed it there. I'm kind of sad it left.
That's cool, that's cool.
I'm glad to have seen the last convention at least.
Nice, nice. What about you, Mets5? What was your favorite convention in another country?
This one.
Oh.
And I'm definitely not saying that because it's my first one abroad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a premiere, like a debut, a cosplay debut.
It's the first time I'm a cosplay guest, actually.
Oh, that's cool. But that's amazing. Do you like it?
So far, yes.
I will ask the usual question because you don't want to answer the usual question. How do you like Austria so far?
I love it.
I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you. It's not about me, it's about the country. So, what about you, Andraska? What's your favorite country for a convention till now?
I hope it will be this one. But I remember my last event 2 years ago.
Yeah?
It was one of the best because I was all time drunk.
Oh. That's great.
But I hope it will be this one.
So I have an individual question now. If do you have questions? Yeah, second man, come here. Ask your question now. Do it now.
First off, isn't he charming? Just a bundle of joy. The second one is, it's two questions. The first one is for Andrasta. Do you remember Aninight 2018?
If I remember?
Yes.
No.
Sadly. I was your personal bodyguard there. It was quite the pleasure. I know I'm a little bit less now, 43 kilogram difference, but thanks.
I look like two, but unfortunately I'm like a dory fish.
Oh, okay.
I have a small brain.
The second thing is, because I think we didn't ask it already, the classical question for foreigners in Austria, can you say Ohrkatzelschwaf? And with that, I'm out.
Can you say Ohrkatzenschwafel? That's some Austrian stuff. That's funny, but I have a better question for Kazara and Elfie because you don't have. Do you have a question? I have an individual question for you two, because spoiler, they are a couple. So,
We have a question.
you have a question? Oh, come. Hello, nice to see you.
I have a question. What was the hardest technique to do a cosplay? What was the hardest technique to do a cosplay? What a part?
Technique to do a cosplay. Technique to create a cosplay.
The Mantis technique. That's the hardest one.
That's the hardest one. Jump from a Kranich.
Making TikToks.
Oh.
I really don't understand TikTok. That's like the hardest skill.
The hardest. Any techniques you used for your cosplay which was really, really hard to use? I mean, maybe creating your own leather or making your own metal. Have you ever tried this?
Okay. Ja, ich kann das ja beantworten. Also wir, wenn du gerade davon redest, wir benutzen ja keine tierischen Produkte. Also alles, was an Leder bei uns verarbeitet wird, ist meistens EVA Foam.
Ja.
Und das ist natürlich schwer, das so wie Leder aussehen zu lassen, aber wenn man einmal den Dreh raus hat, geht's. Aber wir machen halt viel mit Abformen und Gießen in Silikon und Applikationen und alles Mögliche. Da kann ich kann sagen, welches das schwerste Kostüm war. Das war Zane, weil alles von Borderlands 3, weil alles, was ich je gelernt habe, in ein Kostüm eingeflossen ist. Wirklich jede einzelne Technik. Das war halt schwer, aber wenn man einmal eine Technik gemeistert hat, kommt sie einem ja auch nicht mehr schwer vor, deswegen ist das schwer zu beantworten. Ne, aber ja, das wäre soweit. Aber wenn wir von Technik sprechen, da ist ja hier Willow Creative, ist ja ganz weit vorne damit. I'm talking about you, about your technical creations.
I hear my name, but I have no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, all your mechanical stuff, moving parts, that's really incredible. I can't do that. She's incredible.
It breaks my head every time I try to think about it, so I try not to think too much when I make that stuff.
By the way, don't forget, tomorrow there are a lot of great workshops with the cosplayers. I think there's an LED workshop, there's a workshop with Kazara about cosplay contest, and Elfie is doing some fitness stuff. I think I should join this one.
Mine was today. I'm not sure if there's another one tomorrow.
Today, LED, the LED.
Yeah, it was already today.
So,
and don't forget the Mantis workshop.
My question for Kazara and Elfie, you are a cosplay couple. Have you ever dreamed about a cosplay wedding, and what would you cosplay for your wedding? Elfie, you thought about it.
Actually, I think it's always her, and she had the nightmare that we had the cosplay wedding, because that's the thing that she dislikes the most. Like, she doesn't want to have any kind of cosplay wedding. It needs to be a normal wedding with a really small circle, nothing fancy, and nothing related to cosplay.
So you don't want to have a wedding cake with your favorite cosplays on it, and
no, thank you.
a beautiful wedding with a white dress and Elfie cosplay like a Gundam would be not the issue.
I'm actually getting married next month. We're just doing a small wedding,
Aw.
a regular wedding.
Oh,
No
no.
crazy cosplay stuff.
So now, Willow, I have you now. So you have an X-Men cosplay, and this cosplay looks amazing. It's self-made, I think?
Yes.
Yes. How did you do it? It's look like so many details on it. Holy moly.
It's
How
just-
many?
Yeah, it's just a regular, like the costume, the texture on it is just pre-made. So I bought the texture, the fabric like that. Of course, I tried to look for the correct texture and the correct fabric everywhere. And for that, I had to sacrifice some things. Like, for example, this costume is not stretchy at all. It's very uncomfortable. But other than that, it's just like a lot of sewing and making sure that it fits.
If you have a mutant ability, what would it be?
A beauty?
Mutant ability.
Mutant. I really like the wings of Angel. So. But I already make wings. I just want to fly with them.
So, gibt's Fragen aus dem Publikum? Habt keine Angst. Ihr könnt jede Frage stellen. Fast jede, glaube ich. Kenos?
Geh doch einfach mal runter und frag einfach mal eine random Frage irgendjemandem so. Geh doch einfach mal runter und stell jetzt mal eine random Frage. Da kommen ganz interessante Sachen raus bestimmt. So, jemanden aussuchen und so, du musst jetzt eine Frage stellen. Wie viel Uhr ist es?
Wie viel Uhr ist es?
What's the time?
No problem. Siri is saying something. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
Hast du eine?
Was ist der Sinn des
19:06 Uhr.
Was ist der Sinn des Lebens?
42. Nächste Frage.
Genau, mein Alter.
42.
Questions? Any
Exactly.
question? Kenos, come on. You are not a shy guy. Give it a try.
How do you guys like the con and Austria so far?
Yeah, it's okay.
Die Frage war, wie uns die Con gefällt bis jetzt.
Ja, ich glaube schon, ja.
Ja, gut. Ich meine, ich habe noch nicht viel gesehen. Ich habe nur meinen Stand gesehen und die Bühne bis jetzt.
Ja, mei.
Aber ich check's mal kurz aus. Moment. Ja, ist geil. Ist gut.
Da drüben gibt es einen Spar, da gibt es Leberkäse.
Oh, wunderbar. Essen ist immer gut.
Okay, ja. Question from the publicum here. You are 6 cosplayer. What cosplay would you do together? From which series?
Let's do Star Guardians. League of Legends.
Which Star Guardian is Elfie and which one is Mal cosplay?
Well, we got Ezreal, but I think they would fit better as Ari and Misfortune or something.
I think Elfie would be amazing as Ari. KDA Ari would be sexy on you. So, have you ever cosplayed together? Okay, you two don't count. You work together, but no collaboration till now. Is this the first convention where you even met each other?
For me, everyone, yes.
Kinda, yeah. We met before, of course, and I met you in Poland, 2017.
Exactly. A few years ago in the Warsaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In which country?
Which
country?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Tris tomorrow, and I think you're gonna be a Geralt tomorrow, or not?
Yeah, I will be Geralt and you will be Triss.
So your first co-cosplay together.
Exactly.
We bring people together in this country. That's
Right.
amazing. But is there anything what you think of? Are you more into gaming or comics or anime, manga or other stuff? Is there something you really love to cosplay?
Game.
Game?
Exactly.
Which game?
It depends.
It depends. Kazara?
So, for the question about what we can cosplay together, I think most of them like games and comics, and I like anime and anime waifus.
Oh.
So I will make them all like kawaii, uwu, anime
Uwu.
waifus.
Ooh. Ara.
Prince.
It's all about the
anime
ara
prince.
ara. So
Yeah.
you can do Genshin Impact together.
They don't have buff guys. Genshin is very skinny boys.
Skinny boys. Yeah, Diluc would be, and the second Diluc. Yeah. Any new question from you guys? Don't be shy. They don't bite. How many time do we have left, by the way? Oh, we have plenty of time. So, gaming would be the topic. Have you ever cosplayed an OC character? Have you ever created an original character?
I made a werewolf for Halloween this year, but it was also like last year. So I kind of redid it this year as well. I would consider it an original design because like I picked and chose a couple werewolf aspects that I liked and just made my own werewolf look, basically.
Also ich habe mal einen Zentauren gecosplayt und da war das Design einfach von der menschlichen Form einfach so frei erfunden. Sah aber ein bisschen aus wie Karl Drogo, aber natürlich Pferdehintern und so. Das war mein einziger Original Character bisher.
A question about Halloween. What was your first costume as a child for Halloween or something else?
A mummy.
Oh, mummy here? Oh, what was a child? Yeah, a child. Did you did the costume as a child?
I don't remember, but I was a goth girl once, so I think I had a Halloween every day.
Oh, a goth girl.
In the high school.
In the high school, oh.
Exactly.
Nice.
I was a crocodile. I was 5 years old. I wanted to be a crocodile. And we made me the whole costume with all the tail and everything, and even the head. We used the boxes of eggs as the upper and lower mouths, and then painted them green and had me the whole costume. Was very cool. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort. I think I have a photo somewhere. But
really? You should post it.
Was super cool.
That is your first cosplay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, a crocodile and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Below, did you do some costume as a child?
When I was young, I was like, I really liked dinosaurs, so I made like a box over my head and with like little arms, and then drew like eyes on it, and then I was a dinosaur.
A dinosaur, like, oh.
Yeah, with the box over my head. Like,
Oh, that's nice.
I'm a T-Rex.
And what about you, Matt5?
Everything I love today, that means cute little pink princesses.
Oh, at least one princess
For
in the
Halloween.
group. If you have children, would you cosplay them? Would you do children cosplay? I mean, if you have a child, you can do boy now. But if you have a child, what cosplay would you make for your child?
We are child-free, no kids. But dogs, maybe. Maybe our dog gets like a little, like something.
Spider dog. The spider dog.
No!
No spider. Okay, you can cosplay your pet too, if you have a pet.
For my child, I will just me being cosplay and them being my assistant and carry all my stuff.
What about you? If you have a child or a pet, what cosplay would you make for your child pet?
What a cosplay I would like to make.
Yeah.
I was always a dog lover, so I remember always I wanted to be like a dog.
Oh. So you make a dog cosplay for your child instead of getting a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an option too. What about you, Willow?
I would never take kids, sorry. But I would totally buy like literally every Pokemon mini onesie I can find.
Oh, really? So
Like
you
a
make
Pokemon onesie.
So you make the first evolution as a baby, the second and the third?
Yeah, you can do that too, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a nice idea. Neue Fragen aus dem Publikum. Ihr könnt. Oh, da hinten, der junge Mann ist bereit. Gehen wir rüber. Mutig sein.
I would like to know which cosplay was your favorite to make and which one was your favorite to wear for the whole group.
Again?
Which cosplay was your favorite to make and which one was your favorite to wear?
Oh, that one's tough because like I have a lot of difficult costumes and they're really fun to make. but as soon as I wear them once, you're like, I never again. So, for example, I made a costume with wings in 2019 from RuneScape. And it had like giant wings and armor and a really, really, really tight and small mask, and I couldn't see. And it was awesome to make, but I wore it once and then never again. And then like the favorite one to wear, that would be, I think, my bone armor from Monster Hunter. I don't even have the costume anymore, but I really liked wearing that one. It was just comfortable, and I looked cool, and I looked awesome, you know. It just makes you feel strong.
Oh, cool.
My favorite to make was Doomslayer because it was huge, it was dumb, honestly. But my favorite to wear would be actually none of them. I hate wearing my cosplays. It's always uncomfortable. The wig is too tight. Honestly, I just prefer making them and never wearing them.
Ah. What about you?
I forgot the question. Favorite to wear or favorite to be to make?
Both.
Both. Both. Favorite to make? It was one of the hardest, but I had a lot of, maybe not a fun, but it was really. I mean, the cosplay of trees, whatever I made, was really great to create. But I haven't worn it before, so for the wear, I mean the cosplay, I think this one is one of the best because I feel really good inside it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's the hands.
What about or German Eck and Finland?
The Germans.
Germans.
Ja, bei mir würde ich sagen, in den letzten Jahren all die Kostüme, die ich nur zum Spaß gemacht habe. Ich mache fast alle Kostüme mittlerweile nur noch für die Publisher, weil ich für die arbeite. Und dann hast du immer eine harte Deadline. Das Kostüm muss maximal perfekt sein. Und in den letzten Jahren habe ich nur Arthur Morgan, Joel und Deacon von Days Gone zum Spaß gemacht. Und die haben dann wieder richtig Spaß gemacht. Und natürlich trage ich die auch am liebsten. Ja, aber da wäre noch Scorpion. Das habe ich zwar für Warner gemacht, für Mortal Kombat. Aber Scorpion mag ich super zu tragen. Weil das ist das einzige Kostüm, was ich anziehe, an mir runtergucke und denke, ja Mann, ich bin Scorpion. Ja. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwie hat das den Eindruck bei mir. Sobald ich es anziehe, fühle ich mich einfach mega cool.
Crazy. Cool. Kasara, wie sieht es bei euch aus? Also, ja.
Dankeschön. Ich hatte sehr, sehr viel Spaß daran, an unseren World Cosplay Summit Kostümen zu arbeiten. Also Jessie und Bix aus Final Fantasy. Einfach, weil wir hatten so eine lange Pause während Corona und es war so ein schönes Projekt, einfach nochmal nach der Pause richtig gemeinsam anzufangen, weil wir das so viel zusammen gemacht haben und wir auch so viel emotional verbinden mit dem World Cosplay Summit. Waren das so Kostüme, an denen ich einfach sehr, sehr gerne gearbeitet hatte. Das sind meine Favoriten zum Arbeiten und am liebsten tragen tue ich gerne sehr, sehr bequeme Sachen. Ich bin die absolute Heulsuse, mir tut alles weh, wenn ich Cosplay anhabe. Also wenn es sehr bequem ist, dann freue ich mich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same. Oh, maybe it's just in the fresh memory and, you know, winning the World Cosplay Championship, but I think like working on Biggs and Jesse, that was pretty cool. Also because after such a long time, I had possibility to learn new techniques for the 3D printing, the blender, everything all the way from the beginning, how to make these complicated 3D items and then split them apart and print them and join them together, sand them, and then like actually some things that you would have never imagined it to be doing like 10, 15 years ago. And now you get to print something exactly the way that it looks like in the game. It's so cool. And also working on the leather and other techniques on the costumes, it was really enjoyable.
Nice. So we have another question here. I think it's the last question for today.
Forgive my ignorance, but so my question to all of you and each is, what material do you expertise in in cosplay? Because I know needlework and then there's armor, etc.
For me, it's usually fabrics. Also, ich auf Deutsch antworten. Also, ich liebe am liebsten mit Stoffen zu arbeiten. Ich liebe Seide und Satin und solche Sachen und Corsagen zu machen. Und bin da auch super pingelig mit der Passform. Und ich glaube, das ist so mein Field, wo ich die meiste auch Erfahrung drin habe.
For me, most people know me for 3D printing. Most people know me for electronics, mechatronics, stuff like that. But of course, I do a little bit of sewing as well, and pretty much everything. But 3D printing and electronics is probably a specialty.
Mostly foam, EVA foam armor, and sometimes painting, but that's really it, honestly. It's your turn.
And mine, I think, is the makeup, because I started doing a makeup before a cosplay. And I put attention a lot of in a makeup, so I think it is. So I can, what I should to say more about that?
Maul, maybe?
Ja, also wenn ich die Frage richtig verstanden habe, was mein Favorite-Material für mich selber ist oder was mein Spezialgebiet ist, ne? Ja, würde ich grundsätzlich sagen, alles so Harze oder Silikone, also die meisten additiv vernetzenden Materialien, die man so, ja, weißt du, wo du einfach zwei Sachen zusammenschüttest und dann härtet es aus. Ich finde allein den Prozess so toll, ne? Weil du hast was Flüssiges, dann hast du was Hartes, Magie, ne? Aber ich mache halt immer ganz viel, stelle einen Master her, die Master ganz viel mit 3D-Druck, aber manchmal sculpte ich auch, wie jetzt zum Beispiel den Oberkörper von Kratos, alles per Hand. Dann forme ich das ab in Silikon, dann gieße ich das, je nachdem, welches Material ich das brauche. Entweder ein Harz, was besonders hart sein muss, wie heißt es, Glasfaser, wenn es super was aushalten muss. Oder du nimmst ein Harz, was flexibel ein bisschen ist, was für manche Sachen sehr gut ist, was beweglich ist oder weich, weil sonst, wenn du mit einer harten Armor mal hinfällst, tust du dir meistens doppelt so viel weh. Oder Silikone halt. Manche Teile gießt du von vornherein am besten in Silikon, weil es komplett weich, sieht aber hart aus, weil du es halt in einen 1A Master gegossen hast. Das ist so mein Ding, was ich am meisten mache, also zu 80% der Zeit.
What about you, Elfie? Anything? My body. Booty.
We have 6 cosplayers here, and then like only 2 males, and then both of them are modeling, and the rest of us is crafting.
So I have a last request for ending this Q&A. I want the cosplayers all look to your left. And we will start with Maul. Say something nice to the person left of you as an ending, to have some good feelings.
Okay, das ist einfach, aber auch sehr plump, ne? Ich finde, du bist sehr hübsch. Ja, wirklich, wirklich. Habe ich mir die ganze Zeit gedacht und ich bin dir sehr dankbar, dass ich es endlich sagen durfte. Ja.
Danke. Dankeschön, sehr lieb. I always love when you bring me my food to the sofa and cook for me.
I really like the seams in this costume of yours. They are so nicely tippy-toppy, or what they say in Deutsch, tip-top.
Tip-top.
Tip-top. Thank you. I really, really love your foam crafting. It's like every time she posts like a picture without the paint, it already looks done. That's how nice it is. I like
blushing. So Andrasta, she's so pretty and so nice and so skilled too, and I love her makeup and I love her.
And you have something for Maul to say?
What about you? You stayed the left, so what?
To Maul, maybe?
It's from the right?
Yeah.
Right?
Also, you are my left.
Okay, now it's what? So. Okay.
Speechless.
I really like. I feel like the school. How here beard. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So, thank you for our cosplay guests. I hope you had fun. Thank you for participating in this weird Q&A hosted by me. Have a nice fun. We have the Preisverleihung on the next point, and afterwards, we have a concert and a con party. See you at the concert, at the party. I will be back in the next couple of minutes. Bye, people. Thank you again for our amazing cosplay guests.